inside somebody. Alright, welcome back everybody. We are in Mara still, doing the crafting quests. Took me a long time to find the pots, the resin jars that we're looking for. Managed to find 51. You get 3 per jar that you pick up. They are scattered around the village. I might go see if I can find one for you now, just so you see what they're looking like. There's one. I can see one straight. Once you know what you're looking for, you see them straight away. It's these pots here. So there are a couple of places in the town where there's pots that you can't harvest, but those are the pots that you're looking for. So it's these squat little pots. They'll be dotted all around the village. They'll be hidden in places, tucked away. It looks like they're part of the actual village themselves. You'll see them everywhere. Always have a look. Just have a run around. Don't get confused with all the other pots that are around here. There's another one. There's 3 more there. Because I can't help myself, I'm just going to harvest them. There we go. And a 3rd one there. So they are dotted all around the village. They are not trackable. You can't target them with your harvesting track. So if you went to try and track them with your harvestable resources, they don't show up. They don't show up as a trackable. So we have 66 now, which isn't too bad. I went and had a look in the guild bank. Any resources will work. So if I bring up the crafting items, so pick up the dried meat, the basket of dried meats. It uses the resin. It uses 2 of some harvested wood, 3 of some roots, and 2 of some meat with some glowing kindling. Now, when you get into your guild hall, you will see that there's thousands. Where it only says 100, that's what I've picked out of the harvesting depot. There will be thousands of them. Just double check what you're using, because it may be using res, it may not. I don't know if they've changed that bug or not. I thought it was best to pick some bits out, come out to the Isle of Mara and do some harvesting and tracking, and not tracking, crafting here. So I've picked out, just to show that it can be made with any level, I've picked out some level 1 to 9 wood, some 1 to 9 root. I went for the stringy meat. Now I was going to pick up the meat that I had that was 1 to 9, but we only had like 3 or 4 of each kind. So that's why I've got a 96 to 105 stringy meat, is because that's what I had the most of in the guild bank at the time. Again, the rawhide leather is 1 to 9, and the tin clusters are 1 to 9 as well. I'm not sure about the kindling. The kindling, oh, that's 10 to 19 anyway. So yes, it is appropriate kindling for the level. Now, Mara is probably your best bet if you are able to grab stuff out of the harvest depot. Just makes it easier. Everything is in Mara at the moment. So we are looking for the stove and keg are here. So this is our stove and keg. So I'm going to make some dried meat. There we go. So I'm just going to make some of that. It uses the geocrafting, so it's kind of the catch-all crafting. Oh, I did the wrong button. That's gonna hurt. This is what happens when you try and talk and craft at the same time. So it uses geocrafting, which is the catch-all for the crafting. You don't need to be a person who makes. You don't need to be a provisioner to be able to make the dried meat. Anybody can come along and make it, as long as you're level, as long as you have some crafting experience, basically. And not crafting experience for you personally, it's the crafting experience for your character. You saw my other character, Klep. It's going to be very difficult for her to make some items. It's going to be very tricky. She's not a crafter. I haven't set her up to be a crafter just yet. She's my level 120 that runs around the high areas, exploring new and difficult, wonderful terrains that are available. She's not a crafter. I have 9 crafters. I have them all sat here ready. So that is the meat that's done. Let's go find the woodworking table is here, and this will make the planks. Stack of waterproof planks. So again, it's using Geocraft, which means anybody can use it. You just pop along, pick it up, and carry on. So even if you haven't picked what trade skill you want to do yet, you just got to level 9, level 10, and you haven't figured it all out yet. You're just kind of like, I don't know what crafter I want to be. Anybody can be a craft, not anybody can be a craft, but anybody can do these crafting quests. The level 10 might find it a little bit tricky. I'm level 99 at the moment, and as long as I hit the buttons in the correct place, which I didn't do on the first one, but you saw that I still made it anyway. It's still an easy make because it's level 10. And level 10 items at level 99 should be a cinch to make. She's not 100% set up as a crafter. I've kind of let her lapse a little bit. This is my Guildhall creator. She just crafts a few little interesting pieces. I'm looking for the tailor. Looking for the... There it is. The sewing table and mannequin. So we are making the sailcloth. There's the bolt of sailcloth. I don't know why I talk so nasally. If it is being nasally, I do apologise. I seem to have something in the air today that is making me feel as if I'm talking out of my nose. So it is going there. Created 2 bolts. Goes quite quickly. Ah, there's my loyalty points for the day. I've crafted some items. That's always a plus when it's craft items or grow and harvest items in the daily quest. I always prefer those because that's the easiest thing than going to make 2 writs or craft some items or it changes daily, obviously, with it being a daily craft. But it's nice that even if you're not an adventurer, you can still complete that and you can get your 2 loyalty tokens for the day. Go! So that's all those. Now we just need to return to the blokes. So, Bayle sir, I have created your planks. Oh wow. This is great, Taylor. This crate is ready to send off now to the Swimmy Oak. Thank you. I'm glad to help. And you get 2 acorns per item. Per quest by the look of it. Now when you did the adventuring ones, they were 3. But I think that takes a little bit more time. Thanks for the assist, Taylor. Working with resin is a sticky job, but it's better than taking on water out there. I'm glad I could help. Hi. There's a 3rd guy somewhere. There he is. Fulfilled the request. So quickly. Thank you. That should help our bellies not go empty during the days at sea now. You're welcome. So again, there's 2 items there. So if I go to the currency, I got the 1 in the post. We got the 2 each one. So 2, 4, 6. Because I'm a member, I believe it's doubled. Yes. You receive 2 extra because I'm a member. So that's why I would have 12. I got 1 in the post, there's 13. And that's how you do it. Are they tradable? That's a good question. Yes, they are heirloom. So if you had lots of crafters, that you wanted to do lots of things on, or maybe you had a crafter and then an adventurer like I do, you can craft on one, an adventure on another person, join the 2 together and pool your resources. I don't know if there's a banker in here. Is there a banker in the village of Shin? Yes, there is. There is a banker here. Oh yes, yes, I remember her. So we come into this building here, which is by Borix. We'll go around the corner by the tailoring, and she's there. So you can see that, and then you can take your currency, out of there, pop it in a bag. There it is. And then you'll just drop it into the share bank and it disappears. It's in the share bank. I'm not going to show you what's in my share bank. It's a mess. There's a lot of crafting stuff all over the places. Yeah, so there you go. That is the crafting quests. Wow, okay. You have a very big, yeah, okay. Sorcerers, no, necromancers at level 120 are pretty badass looking. So yes, and then you just go round, try it again, do the 3 items, come back to all 3 of them, get 12 more acorns is what I'm trying to say. Pop over to Flitter, buy whatever you fancy. I did show you in the adventurers side what is available. If you want to have a look at her, you can do. And yes, so that'll be that. I'm going to do another video which will be when I've collected all the collection quests. It looks like you only get 2 per time you go in. I don't really want to bore you with going through each time to try and get the pieces, so I'll do a quick, it might be added onto one of the other videos, might do that instead depending on how quick it is, or I might do a separate video and I'll show you the collection pieces that are available from this, guys. So thank you very much for watching. It's been a pleasure. That's the Prelude to Vetrovia. It looks like we're coming back down to land on Norath rather than being up on Lugland for a bit, and it'll be an adventure. We'll see what happens in November when the actual expansion is released. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Goodbye.